Heat training in Bangkok. Go for about a 13k run that I've actually got synced to my watch. Gonna run to 2 parks, do a lap around each. I think it's about a k there. Each lap of each one's gonna be around 3 or 4k, and then back should equal about maybe 12, 13k. Gonna duck off to 7-Eleven to get some, got my water, but because it's so hot, gonna need some sort of electrolyte, so maybe a Gatorade or whatever powder I can find there. Got my Satisfy vest with 2 500ml water bottles. Gonna put this DJI camera in this pocket here. I've got my gels, this pocket here. Phone's gonna go over here, and then I've got some money on this side. So, I mean, for a 13k run, the vest seems a little bit overkill, but gonna need the hydration, and being on holiday, I need the storage for things like room cards, which I can't forget. About to tee off. Just gonna charge my phone a little bit. And then, yeah, run time. So gonna hit up the 7-Eleven, grab myself an electrolyte drink or something containing that. Maybe a powder that I can just add to one of these bottles, so I'm not carrying anything extra. The plan is an easy run, try and hit some zone 2 heart rates, maybe around 140. It's not going to be hard to get there in this heat, so the pace is probably going to be quite off. But yeah, heat training is going to be in full swing on this one. Swing past the 7-Eleven, grab a little drinky, and then yeah, we hit go. The hunt for the suited sports drink. Have a look what drinks they've got. Oh shit. It's quite hard to tell what's actually a sports drink and what's a vitamin drink. We just want bulk sodium because a lot is going to be lost. Oh, coconut water? No, we want Gatorade. Yeah, something sugary. Or Pocari Sweat. I think that might be my one. Yum. Yeah, thank you. My cash somewhere where it won't get soggy. Probably with the phone. It's gonna get wet. Oh, fuck it. You can just go in. Alright, phone goes in there. What do I do with my electrolyte drink? My Pocari. Alright, and the electrolyte will probably go in with the gels. I'll smash this into one of the water bottles mid-run. So probably going to be running for about an hour. I've got 3 gels. I'm going to have one now. Bought these ones from home. These are not a 7-Eleven Bangkok purchase. Feeling a bit hot and steamy already. I think I'm already sweating and I haven't even started running. Heart rate's at already 88, so it's going to probably skyrocket as soon as we hit takeoff. I'll just load up the map. There we go. Right down the bottom, hit go. There's that little map. So I'm going to head down that way. Hopefully get on course. Yeah, stay tuned. On the way to the parks, definitely dodging a few people. Running through the traffic's a bit chaotic at this point. It's just what it takes to get to the park. All my luggage on my body seems to be okay for now. And I'm only going to get lighter as the run goes on. This run's definitely going to require quite a bit of stopping and starting, a bit of navigation, because the old GPS is having a bit of trouble with all the buildings and traffic going on. So yeah, trying to just stay en route, not stop too much. Alright, we're off. Looking at the watch, it's absolutely freaking out, but I think I see a park. I'm going to jump in there and do a lap, and hopefully it's the right one that the watch is meant to be keeping on track for. It's funny running through the streets of Bangkok. 1 minute you'll get a patch of fresh air, next minute a bit of pollution, after that a cigarette, and then before you know it, you get a big waft of weed in the head. So it really has it all. Woo. All right. Hopefully, this looks a little bit more like a running-friendly route. Heart rate absolutely skyrocketed. Sweat beading everywhere. We drove past this one yesterday and there was what looked to be a fair few runners running around, but maybe they know better to not go out right in the peak heat of the day. But when you're on holiday, you gotta jam in as much as you can, so I'm squeezing this one in right now. Almost completed the first lap of the first park. This one was a little bit more of a circular park around a lake. Very beautiful. Love it when the green trees make the water look so green itself. Looks so cool with the little boats on top, and that just looks so sick. Heart rate's absolutely through the roof. I think I'm doing about a 5:15 pace. I mean, I could drop it back, but things to do, places to be post this run, so just smash it out. So yeah, on to the next park. Safe to say there's not many people. Everyone's being sensible and walking. I'm the only one trying to get through this heat. Here we go. We've got a bit of traffic here. That's how you water your plants. Nice. Alright. On to the next park. Boy, do you see some sketchy construction work going on in Bangkok. It doesn't get more sketchy than some of the things you see people doing to make a buck. Here we go. There we go, that looks more like it. Bike path, running path, whatever you do. There we go, 4k in, 10 to go, roughly. We'll see what it ends up at. Now, wouldn't exactly call this a running path or even a bike path right now. Probably more of a construction site. People welding, no welding helmets. Loudest tools you've ever seen, no earmuffs. Yeah. Hello. All right, look at this. Wow. Let's really go down. All right, entering park number 2. I was just thinking, for such a largely overpopulated city, it's actually incredible that they've got these open green spaces with these incredible tracks. I think this isn't actually a road, it's more just maintenance men. But it's amazing just how big these cities are and how cramped they are, and then you can find all this space to kind of do this activity. I mean, they're few and far between, but look how wide open it is. So green. Kind of rolling the dice here a little bit, entering this one from the other side of the park. I'm hoping it's all just one continuous bridge. And I'll link up where I entered the park, and fingers crossed that's the route home. So we're just over 6k in now, so back maybe the halfway point. I can see in the distance a building that's right next to our building, one of the tallest ones in the city, and fuck, it's genuinely a mile away. It's pretty daunting to look at it that way. That's the landmark that I'm aiming for, but I put myself out here, I have to get myself home. Fuck, look at this. A few obstacles. Urban trail running, this one. Oh, thank you guys. Have a good day. Survived that one. All right, following the watch. Can't really exactly remember. It's all familiar. but without the watch I'd have no idea where I was going, so following that red line back. So put the camera away for a little bit, check the watch. Heart rate's only a 5-minute pace. Heart rate's 166. So well and truly working. Maybe should have followed the heart rate a little bit more closely during the run, but you know, you get excited when you're out here running in new places. It's all part of it. Good blowout at least. Haven't really got the heart rate that high since the Great Ocean Road Marathon. Alright, it's official. A little bit lost. Followed the red line, led me astray. Just looking for that lake that I was talking about before, but it doesn't seem to be around. I know I'm in that park. Oh, that looks right over there. Treating this as a bit of a tempo run now with a few breaks. It allows me to actually stop and rehydrate as I need, seeing as though I'm sweating ridiculous amounts. Alright, time to stop again and yeah, have an electrolyte until the body's screaming for it. Found the lake I was speaking so fondly of before. This seems like the spot to take a breather, rehydrate correctly. Yeah, this is our spot. How good. Don't want to make this a common occurrence to take a seat mid 10k, but sometimes gotta listen to the body. Little vest, so many little compartments for everything. This is our one. What are we working with? Neo Light, electrolyte beverage. Sounds like what the body's begging for. Don't really need to shake it. The running vest will do that for me. Exiting the park, well and truly on the home stretch now. Got a bit of urban obstacles to dodge. Oh, last flight of stairs. Get over this bridge onto the right side of the road. I can see the hotel from here. We'll definitely be hitting up the closest one to home. Post-run, snack, refuel, on with the day. All right, so that up there, what do you call it, a Big M, a golden Big M. That's a building I've been chasing since I mentioned it in the park, probably 6k ago. And I've been chasing it down this whole stretch, and it doesn't seem to be any closer. Thought this stretch was a lot shorter, but obviously the excitement and the adrenaline at the start of the run made this first leg completely disappear. So grinding this one out, heart rate through the roof, about to clock 12, but oh, we're almost there. Kunsri, Bang, hopefully that's the right pronunciation. I chased you down, I caught you. 12k, average of 5:22 per k. Not bad actually. What else? What other details we got? 156 heart rate. So definitely above that goal of zone 2, but I reckon if I was walking I would have been above that pace anyway, so got that one in the bag. Now it's time to back to the same 7-Eleven, refuel. Now 4:45, 12:03. Nice to know that circuit is pretty much an even 12 if in the remaining days we have here. I want to jump in and do another 12. That was pretty hard, so we'll see how the body recovers. Might be treadmills and air conditioners for the remainder. All right, let's eat. That's the refuel right there. One for me and one for the girl. 3 of those will do. Thank you. Thank you. So, wrap that one up. Fuck, it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Just on the heart rate and the temperature. Running in 35-degree temperature feels like running in a sauna, but wouldn't have it any other way. Good heat training. Good to get the heart rate right up there for the first time in, say, a month. So that felt good. Got the post-run snacks. We got 2 rice bowls, Thai basil, chili, vegetable protein. Got a big bottle of water and some more electrolytes to really replenish. Got a nice protein drink in the fridge. Back up at the room. Some last-minute thoughts on how good it feels to actually get amongst the city on foot, but actually by running as well. You actually see so much more. You cover a lot of ground. Probably go to a fair few places and see a fair few things that you typically wouldn't see if you were just going from shop to shop, or just doing all the probably more touristy things, which we're pretty attracted to, but see a little bit more of the city, whatever city it is. So look forward to maybe exploring a new part of Bangkok next run, or even a new city. That'd be good. So thanks for anyone actually watching. Thanks for tuning in, watching me struggle through 12 kilometers of 35-degree heat in Bangkok. Something a bit silly, but something I'll probably do again. So thanks for watching. See you next time.